Once we find 4 bikes, we're out of here, right?
2 bikes.
Or a working car that can hold the bike.
Give me enough
sport.
Give me enough car parts and I can probably get a working car.
Dude, just
He
looking
assembles a car next
build
to
a car. Looking at the map, we're looking at several miles of mountainous country terrain between here and there.
And all 2 mudslides.
Potential mudslides.
Yeah. Dude,
They
we
might
just
not
need
even
to
be real.
get like a nice SUV.
Or a van.
I don't know,
I
man.
miss
We'll
my van.
just find something that needs like just a little something to work. Like it's like something's out and then we can scavenge parts. That's an option.
Yeah.
As an option, but we're gonna need something to carry the big stuff because I don't think everyone wants to be huffing around 20 to 30 pounds of car parts everywhere.
And not only that, but some people are starting to accumulate quite a few belongings they're carrying along.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna leave some of the stuff here, hidden obviously because you don't want someone walking in here and taking.
Single thing that Potman would leave behind.
My point exactly.
Yeah, not. What about your bicycle, Potman? If you're just riding around on it?
That bicycle is in case he needs to set it down and ride off into the sunset while all of you guys try and outrun zombies.
Right before some situation where he tries to run through a doorway with it and it gets snagged and yanks him to the ground.
Or like bend some metal parts on
So
it.
good.
Yeah, but basically, we can agree the plan is gather up supplies from around here, and then in like 2 or 3 days, go up to the church. I guess, or the Civil War Monument and the town hall.
You know, they probably have wine at the church.
It's not very good wine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, no, this place already has alcohol. If you just want more, you unbarricade the basement and go down.
That's a good point.
Why would you want to get like crappy communal wine? Point is, we've got a lot of stuff right now, right here. We need to find out what is actually in the immediate vicinity, and then go further abroad. And once we're all ready to ride on out of here into the sunset on bicycles, cars, horses, if they're still not evil.
Get
We
eaten
do
by
that?
horses.
Oh god, that would be an awesome find. Like
A horse.
one person on a horse, everyone else on bicycles.
Ring, ring, motherfucker. Nay. But yeah, I think that's does anyone else have any other ideas? Should we be worrying about those of us who have been bitten? Aidan.
Take a look at
Cheryl.
Aidan again.
I don't know what you're talking about. Perfectly fine, just a scratch. Shut up.
Pop, man, we might need to come up with a plan in case of, the unfortunate happening.
Yeah, dude, Potman's sleeping with one eye open. You fucking kidding me?
You can do that?
I thought he slept with both open.
Yeah, no, Potman is sleeping with both eyes open.
It's what the drugs do to you, man.
He wouldn't.
Put you in a dream when you're still awake.
No, Potman is sleeping, sitting up in the fetal position, both eyes open, just mouth completely limp, and eyes darting around in REM as he goes,
Shit, he's one of them.
Mm-hmm. So that's the plan, eh? Really not much of a plan.
Her plan is attempt to not die and then die horribly.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the best plan.
Pretty much. 'Cause I don't know about you guys. Okay. Alright. So let's take stock of what we have. We got a multi-tool. We got some 50 feet of hemp rope. That could be
Sure
pretty
did.
useful.
You most certainly did.
Got a flashlight.
In addition to that, you have the tape recorder that Potman found.
While we don't have a ton of ammo, we got the extra gun.
You have a fire extinguisher
Oh, that reminds
Aidan
me.
found.
The tape recorder. Does it have a tape in it?
It is fully functional, completely blank.
Oh.
Oh, he wanted. Yeah, so we're gonna.
Yeah,
leave
no,
an apoc-
totally. Potman's gonna be leaving all kinds of crazy paranoid ramblings.
Of course, he's the one leaving the message for anyone that finds it.
This is the record of Eugene MacGannigan.
No. Remember, he's the one trying to make up cool new nicknames for himself to replace Potman. So every single entry, he's going to have a different nickname. Like, this is Killer MacGannigan.
Killer.
Shut up, Potman. Dude.
This is Knight Rider MacGannigan.
Shut up, Potman.
Hard ass MacGannigan. Had to run away from another zombie today.
And everything will be equal parts massive embellishment to make him sound like a hero.
While telling exactly worthless stories of his failings.
And
He saved the day.
interspersed with paranoid ramblings about the government XYZ being spied on. That sort of shit.
And Tony doing mean things to him. Tony gave me a wedge today.
Tony took my multi-tool without even saying thank you.
I know, he didn't say a single thing. It was just like, grab. Wasn't even like, oh yeah, thanks, or I could use that.
Or even good job. He didn't even say nice find.
He said
Wait.
nothing.
This tape recorder is one part apocalyptic mad ramblings, one part inane bullshit, and another part diary.
And always it starts with a different nickname he's trying out.
Oh, great.
That's good.
This is
Potman,
Golden Eagle MacGannigan.
shut up, Potman.
No, that's shit.
There's actually one that starts like that, and then he just has another nickname right after it.
Yeah.
No, that just ends.
Oh, that one's shit.
Yeah,
Better.
this is Golden Eagle MacGannigan. No, wait, that's shit. And then the next entry is like 5 days later.
This golden shit, I
tape
used that
found-
one.
The tape was found on his desiccated corpse. It appears that it's over 1 year in length. It's only been 5 days since his disappearance.
The tape is just full of constant. Oh god, no, why? The little girls, they're shooting at me!
Fucking love
Yeah,
it.
no, just imagine today's entry, or imagine what Potman's going to say about that.
Today's entry ran into cougars with thumbs.
Who shot rifles at him?
Oh shit! Oh, that's great.
No, he's gonna have something like, managed to run my way through a hail of gunfire today in order to save a bunch of little girls from what I expect are cougars with thumbs.
Beautiful.
That's gonna be the quality of the notes he leaves.
I think quality in and of itself is a misnomer.
He immediately goes on to talk about how the government in their ongoing bioweapon program is sealing off the entire area and presumably shooting at anyone who tries to pass.
It's like Project Cheetah Men or something. Building hybrid cats with thumbs.
Oh, Jesus.
Would the kittens look good? Would the kids be cute?
We have yet to I expect that when the government runs into the battle cattle, they've found that they've created a force that even they can't stop. More on this later.
I heard giant green men had a hard time with him as well.
Oh, we are terrible.
Well, awful.
Amazingly awful.
We're so bad. Oh, hey, that reminds me. More experience points?
Certainly. Every character shall be receiving 3 experience points for showing up and living through, and the good roleplay that I ended up enjoying to expend however that they so wish.
That gives us 6.
And
That
is that
gives you
enough to
6.
buy the first level of a skill?
I think it is, yes.
And is
Yeah.
clubs its own skill?
Yes.
I think it
It's
is,
hand,
yes.
hand weapon.
Or is it like
type
melee,
clubs.
parentheses, clubs?
Yes, that's what it's hand
Yeah.
weapon clubs.
So I'm
All
going to
the
ask a
wonderful
question I'm
type
pretty sure I know
skills.
the answer to. But,
Okay.
can I buy the second level of Constitution?
The second level of Constitution. Explain.
Well, Tony has been running a lot.
Yes.
He has been running a lot, and I think he's, in more situations than not, he's been,
The first level of clubs is justified for me, right?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Sure. Tony, with all the extra athletic work he's gotten over the past 2 days, and the extra athletic work he's looking to get, could increase Constitution to 2 for 5 experience points, yes.
I think that's probably what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
That's the most he'll ever have.
It's the most he'll ever have. This is as finely honed as his body can ever be.
Hitting his peak at 32.
This punch, he's like, did I lose weight? Am I looking good?
I'm in the best shape of my life.
Zombies, the best thing in my life.
Oh, how he didn't know how the truth behind that statement.
I'm going to assume that my life points do not increase because of this, do they? Or do they?
They're a secondary thing determined by your primary attributes, so they would, yes.
Oh, I have to go back and fix that now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be doing that for a moment.
Oh, the excitement.
Well, it's like it was a thing that was probably important to me,
Yeah.
That's strength.
I think you get an extra 4 life points.
Constitution plus strength times 4 plus 10, so
By getting an extra point of Constitution, you get an extra 4 points of...
yes. So
Yep.
I'd be at 29. So that's a pretty good amount. My endurance would go up to.
Yeah. Go ahead and fill in, like those points. Like, you would get an extra 4 to your current, and an extra 4 to your endurance.
I believe.
Or
I think
whatever.
it's. I don't think it's 4 for.
I don't think it's 4 for endurance either. I
I'll
think it's
figure it out. But I don't like. It doesn't give me extra health. It just gives me higher.
It gives you an extra 3 for endurance.
Okay, so it's 23 and. So I have 23 endurance points, 29 life points.
Yes.
But okay, so it's like I don't immediately gain those life points. I don't immediately gain.
Yeah,
them.
you can go ahead. Go ahead and
Okay,
gain them.
So I have 22 out of 29.
That would be pretty funny if your constitution goes up and you suddenly feel like crap because of it.
Yeah.
Tony's like, I feel like shit, but
His muscles are strained to their maximum, but maybe, even after just 2 days, they're beginning to hone themselves.
I mean,
Contrary to what all of his divorcees told
His
him.
natural norm attempt at overcoming natural selection.
Yeah.
well, his speed is actually increased as well by
Yep.
10
By
Yeah.
2, not by 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
to 10. He
Two
is
to-
now.
Yeah.
Like in
Tony-
Trusty Tony, he's just sweating off all of the water. That's what it is.
He is still the
Yeah.
slowest in the group.
Yeah, but I'm no longer like below average on speed.
True.
I'm actually above average. on
Actually,
speed.
2 is average, so you just hit average.
You just hit average.
No, yeah, I hit average for Constitution, but for speed, I'm actually above average now. Because you assume
True,
everyone has
slightly.
Trusty Tony, faster than the average man.
What about you, Chris? What are you looking for,
Okay.
Cheryl?
I'm kind of looking at picking up another point in dodge and another point in brawling. That would be 5 points total for that. To bring it up, brawling up to 3 and dodge up to 2.
I believe so, yes.
And I'd probably do that. Since
Okay.
I've only got 1 shot left, and yeah,
That seems fitting to me.
I'm doing kicking.
Tony is probably going to eventually pick up some melee skills, but for now,
This is, of course, assuming I. Well,
survive.
I'm trying to remember if I'm forgetting anything. So, since the start of this game, Potman's gotten a yellow raincoat, a red helmet, a mountain bike, an empty 9mm pistol, and a little girl's backpack. Anything else?
You had a multi-tool.
You also have the tape recorder.
Tape recorder.
Rub that in his face.
You had a multi-tool.
You also had animal crackers, but you
Kinda
ingested
ate
them.
those, you pig.
Dude, those are energy for my body. Which is a finely tuned body machine.
Body machine.
also
It's a finely tuned body machine. Yeah. Eugene is the only one who hasn't taken any damage, but yeah.
Potman hasn't. Yeah. Potman
Yeah, Potman.
definitely has not taken any
That's
damage.
because I took
Oh,
dodge 3 and dexterity
Yep.
3.
That's a
He
list
was
of that's a list of
dodging very well.
everything that was found during the course of your explorations.
Okay, and we still have like the tool set from the car that we took, unless you guys left it there.
I'm pretty sure that was left there. It wasn't lugged with them.
Okay, so we don't have that. We have a couple flashlights.
You do have a few flashlights. There's a flashlight that you found in here, a flashlight that you found in another car in your first session, a flashlight that you found just while exploring. Aidan already had his pin flashlight.
So we have a mag light, a crappy flashlight in case of power outages, and a
waterproof
underwater
flashlight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
Potman's
is
going to...
So that I can, look at the bottom of the lake after I've tied myself to a heavy weight.
yeah.
Why wouldn't you just eat that last shotgun shell?
So,
Dramatic.
Potman is going to keep that empty 9mm pistol
Okay.
tucked into the front of his waistband
All right.
because he thinks it makes him look tough.
Okay.
And on the off chance that we actually find more 9mm ammo than Tony is willing to carry.
Sure. Fuck.
That's not liable to happen.
So if you find like 2,000 rounds of ammo in a gun store, you're going to carry all of it and give him none.
Well,
I
you know
might
he
get-
has bulked up. You know.
I mean, haven't you seen him? Tony's getting ripped.
Yeah. Like Jesus.
I'm honestly imagining that the only visible change is that his calves are slightly less fat.
Yes, the paunch has reduced in size. The chin
Not
no
even the
longer.
paunch, just the calves.
He is now down to 2 chins.
That's right. The chin's no longer triple.
At the end of the zombie apocalypse, he's gonna be a lean, mean, able to run faster than you machine.
That's adorable. You think we're going to survive to the end of the apocalypse?
I don't
I don't
think
know
we're
what you would trust-
surviving till morning.
I don't know about you.
Well, I
think
know
Trust-
that half of us aren't.
I
I
don't
have
know
no
what.
clue what you're talking about. We are fine. There's definitely
No,
not a
I'm
reason
just counting on
Grimith
someone
didn't
turning
have
up
me
the
roll
night.
another disease check.
Then just eating all of you.
Oh my goodness. So with that in mind, that the second session here is over. What'd you folks think about it?
We had a
Oh,
lot
it
of
was
fun.
great.
I think we were stupid as shit for trying to search as far and wide as we did in one day.
I think the stupidity worked,
Stupid.
though. And it was
Stupid.
great.
That's totally in character for us, though.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, we have no clue what's going on, or had no clue.
I
I'm
mean,
Now
we
we
still,
have a
looking
slight
forward
clue.
to seeing how badass Potman becomes now that he has even the most basic of combat skills.
Dude,
I mean,
you're on a slippery slope to making him useful.
Hey, he's not starting out useful, but he might become it.
He actually
I mean-
hasn't done bad either.
I like to think this session, Trusty Tony was kind
Potman
of.
has mostly done really well by not even trying to begin with. No risk of failure.
Yeah. If you never try, you can't fail.
And when you and
And when you're in a group of people that fail a lot, that makes you look really competent by comparison.
That's right.
I like to think Trusty Tony was good tonight. Like he was useful. like to think that.
I think
don't
every
know.
character was useful.
Especially Potman and that fight against those cows.
So, would you all
Potman
think
was
about
essential in that.
Would you all think about the introduction of zombies other than humans?
I am
I think it's
absolutely
terrifying.
terrified of the rats.
I'm actually terrified of the rats.
Battle
They've been-
cattle, less so, because at least
Rats
you can really see him coming.
I am
And they
more
have a big
scared
head.
of the fact we are indeed going to run into zombie dogs.
No.
Zombie
I'm
dogs are
afraid of
terrifying.
the possibility of zombie mosquitoes.
Well,
Oh,
if that's
geez.
the case, we're all fucked.
I'm gonna put this right now. If you played any game with zombies in them, there's always zombie dogs. So meta-wise, I knew zombie dogs were gonna happen no matter what.
Yeah, like
was
fast
coming.
creatures that are infected are far scarier than the slow shambling ones.
Now, what I'd
Fast.
really be snowing. Now, what really scared me is if we met a zombie bear.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I
I
don't
just-
feel the bear as much as the dogs or the rat.
Yeah.
Dude, the bears would just appear out of nowhere. It's like, oh shit, how do we kill it?
Shoot it
Shoot
in
in
the
the
head.
brain. When it was on cocaine. Dude, I don't know.
So the introduction of both zombie cows and zombie rats has only left greater questions and greater terror.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
because when it was just humans,
It's
we can.
mostly paranoia.
When it was just,
Well-
it's also from a meta perspective, we don't really have an idea of where the heck what kind of zombies these are anymore because it's like it hits everything now.
Right, and what if it affects some of them in drastically different ways than humans? Like,
Like being
as,
saw the
as-
battle.
Notice those
As-
battle cattle were fast.
well, as
like, for
players,
cows.
Yeah, they were
we have a
charging.
certain like understanding of what we expect from zombies in games, but from my understanding, Grim can do whatever he wants with these ones.
Yeah,
I will stick to my purpose and scope, which has been designed, but there's a lot of flexibility with the rules that are given to me.
quite flexible.
Yeah, like
Either
the
way,
weak
it's just
point
like-
might be a pinky toe or something instead of the brain.
So far.
Well, we know
Three
it's not
for
little paws.
You definitely know it's not little paws or hooves.
Well, we know that it's somewhere in the head, but the amount of brain damage we've been doing without killing them suggests it's not the brain.
Pituitary gland?
It's
I don't know. I mean, there was that one zombie that attacked us early on that was missing half its head.
It's a dentist's nightmare.
That one also.
And
went
today,
down.
with that rat that Potman was working over, he
What if-
broke large chunks of its brain off.
What if it just requires a certain amount of trauma? We're not damaging it enough.
I don't know. Maybe it's something in the brain stem or whatever.
Maybe maybe this is an alien parasite.
But
I
Resident Evil.
think that, this glowing golden stuff, I'm thinking there might be like some sort of extremely large deposit of it somewhere inside the skull, and that's what needs to be taken.
You know, something parasitic or symbiotic wouldn't be a very crazy suggestion there.
So,
Maybe.
Yeah, it
Aidan,
would,
it could-
because how would the government put that together?
In the water, man.
who's ready to get trepanned, yeah?
Yeah. You stick
There's
them- stick them
also
in
this.
and then they get
It could
inside.
also be radiation. It could be magic radiation, like a Chernobyl.
Okay, there you
like,
go. There you go. I
Like
was
a stalker,
waiting for you to
like a
correct
stalker shadow of Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Magic
We all turn
radiation
into
zombies.
glowing
We need,
ones on
we need
the
to
call.
carry handfuls of bolts around with us.
Yeah, just toss them and everything.
If only I had some rat away. I don't know.
Brad,
But the fact remains that it serves to teach both the players as well as the characters that gratuitous amounts of damage to these varying body parts, if only just spat in your face.
Mm.
With you have certainly the one thing that I was doing in favor for the zombies was ignoring the fact that sufficient damage dealt to a body part could sever it, or in the case of the torso, actually knock it flat on its ass.
was it like a percentage?
Yeah, I definitely
thing?
noticed that.
We saw that with that one cow that somehow Tony with a 9mm round blew a huge chunk out of it.
And chick that stuck her hand through the door, it got blown off.
Uh-huh.
Tony doesn't kill things. He just likes to watch them get ripped to shreds.
Maybe
Yeah, he
you should
takes
have
them
the cruel
apart.
trait.
No, he doesn't. He's not that cruel. He just
Uh-huh.
it took him a while to learn. Oh, shoot them in the head.
That's just how he do.
Yeah.
Of course it's hard to hit. That's a common complaint among all sort of zombie type of movies in which the head is involved. It's such a small target.
Yeah, it's small and they're moving in unpredictable ways.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have auto aim like in video games to take care of it for us.
Who uses auto aim?
Only if you're on the Xbox or something, man.
I mean, how else am I going to play Red Dead Redemption with that zombie DLC?
Yeah.
Of course, one advantage you have, another one is that they don't dodge out of the way. They don't know any better.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm sitting here. That's the other thing that kind of worries the shit out of me is when we come up against like sentient zombie mini bosses and shit.
No, I'm not even worried about that.
Oh,
I'm
I'm not
I'm
even
more,
assuming that.
I'm more worried about us when we run into other survivors. If the
Maybe.
situation with the father had gone south, well,
We
He's
could
a
have
human who
easily
can
just
dodge.
drew on him and blew him away right there.
we could have taken all of them.
What
Just
do you
I
all
don't
think
think-
about the school?
I was
think they're
personally.
fucked.
I was
I think those
personally.
little girls are scary as
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they're
have
the scariest.
way more shit than we're giving them credit for.
Yeah.
No. Also, is that the little girl image from the one I think it is, Grimith?
Which one do you think it is?
The ghost girl?
I don't have that many little girls. You know?
Okay.
Sure you don't
So I have personal fears
Yes.
about this thing.
Yes, you have had prior experience with this image.
Was that the
Yeah.
one, Jordan?
Yeah, this is the one. The one
Yeah.
that I fed to a Naharanja or whatever the fuck the thing is called. But whatever, that's in the past.
Nakaraja.
It's in the past, yes.
That's in the
Only
past.
1 year in the past since we're in the same universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
That was just a couple months ago.
Wait. Cephalon. I knew it.
Dude, I'm
Commenters
telling
have
you,
already said he's
I'm telling you,
behind.
the way you solve this is with flesh crafting. Or you make it way worse. But
Anyway,
either
but
way, it
Worse or
resolves
better?
the situation.
They're not zombies, they're ghouls.
but I'm pretty certain that this is not the same universe. Well, we do have Cliff Benton again.
Look at how
yes,
much
yes,
better it is.
President Cliff Benton. You actually caught that, Jordan.
Yes, I caught that. I'm like, oh, same president.
No, but it's like, look at how much better this is.
What
I've
if we had-
combined all the zombies in town into one mega zombie with arm tentacles. Tentacles made of arms.
No.
Oh boy.
Maybe we
Yeah,
should just head east instead of west.
Oh, you gotta get back to Romero. That's where I got my my car place. I don't know what's gonna be there, but
Go
I
back
don't
for
know,
Romero. I've got more shotgun shells for my head.
I've also got more ammo for my gun there.
I certainly think quite a few rounds were expended in this session.
Yeah,
Hey,
probably.
man, we're
I actually
ordinary-ish
used-
people.
I used much less ammo this session than
You
previous.
most certainly did, yes. But the
Tony.
others, they compensated.
Tony, 7 rounds today.
Every single bullet I have shot off has been a headshot.
Yes, all of them.
I'm gonna say right now, I think I might actually pick up the 3rd level of guns.
In
Whatever
fact,
they say.
every single bullet I shot off, like, ricocheted and killed 5 zombies per shot.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You also did it without any bullets in your gun. You just generated them through force of will.
Yes, that is true for every single shot I fired.
Yes.
Mind bullets.
Yeah.
Oh god, not mind bullets. Potman's gonna
That's-
have to talk about that on his tape recorder.
He's got the power to move you.
By the end of this, we need to have like a bonus video, just Potman's recordings.
God, yes.
No, the server.
There's a lot of experience points in it for you, Aaron.
Wait, for real?
Yes, a bunch of experience points you'll get at the end.
After you're dead.
After it's over, you get all
Post-
these experience.
That would be like me saying, and
Well,
then David
fuck yeah,
Green
man.
became a Methuselah.
I do like that you basically have made a thing where if you have a nice one-liner, you can get a minor bonus on a thing.
Absolutely. The whole
Dude.
fucking description that Aaron gave, I totally thought that was worth a situational bonus, man.
Come on,
Yeah.
this is like any type of multiplayer server. Anything that's amusing to the admin gets you bonus points.
Right.
Yes. Yes. We need to grow man-eating plants, and then we need to put the man-eating plants against the zombies.
It's a system which people use in order to encourage, role play as well as description, so that everyone can have fun.
Mm-hmm. And then we have the plants
Like
versus
stunting
zombies.
and Exalted.